The West Indian side actually unchanged from the side that lost the other night to Australia. He's now thinking about it back home. Grant Flower also out, injured with a finger injury, so he wasn't there. So that's the 11.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a very good shot. Nice and straight. A little bit of length, full of a length from Cameron Cuffey. Alistair Campbell hit through the line.
Strength is not square on the offside.
Out. Yes, he is out. Second slip to first slip. Good piece of bowling, good line and good length, good healthy edge. Flew to Marlon Samuels at second slip, who bunted it up in the air, and Sherwin Campbell did the rest.
Well, is this what they need? Not to put the first catch down today. Madondo trying to work to his strength, forcing a ball a little bit too close to him, through the offside. He gets the outside edge. Sherwin Campbell bunts it up. Marlon Samuels takes the catch. Madondo out. First innings in Australia. 6 runs. They're 1 for 14.
Stuart Carlisle is the Zimbabwean batsman to bat at number 3. 59 games. Already has 100 ticks to his name. Strike rate's fair.
Get the outside edge.
That's another edge. Oh, it's right through him. Well, Cameron Cuffey will be very dirty, as will Jimmy Adams. Laurie Williams down there at third man. A basic outside edge. Didn't really have to move too far, Laurie Williams down at third man. Really got the hands down. Bent the back all right, just didn't seem to get the hands down.
And the nerves from Thursday night continue. Love to have got that right in the centre of the hands. Good throw in, then get into his bowling spell. Good throw in, then get into his bowling spell. But now he's got a long way to come back.
It's in the air, down to third man. It's over his head. It'll be 6. Well, when he first hit it, I thought it was straight down his throat there at third man. Hendra Nagamutu's the man down at third man. Pedalled back, cleared him, and also cleared the rope.
Where was he standing? The captain will be looking at that replay. If he was on the rope, he would have caught it. Good cut shot. Gets good distance on it. Maybe cleared the rope far enough for him not to have caught it if he had been standing on the rope. But a sinking feeling for Nags.
The one that needs to get this run rate up a little bit. It's 3.3 at the moment. Oh, that's well played too. So Stuart Carlisle been given a little bit of width. It won't quite get there, and it does. Stuart Carlisle, that's 2 4s and a 6 so far in this innings. It's not the sort of thing one associates with Stuart Carlisle, 4s and 6s, and in catching. So he's now come into short mid wicket. Oh, that's 4. 5 runs from that ball, a no ball plus a 4, a little bottom edge there, which is snuck between the first slip and the wicketkeeper. So a spot of luck there for Alistair Campbell, but not very good delivery. Forced to bowl it wide because of no one back on the onside.
The boundary. Fine leg up.
Oh, that's magnificent. 6, way back.
The very best players around, Alistair Campbell. Lovely timer and striker of the ball. Sometimes doesn't quite get it right. I've seen him never so much, say, with the Australians, if you are doing well.
Caught behind. Faint little edge there from Stuart Carlisle. So that'll perk Laurie Williams up a little bit. A victim. Trying to thrash that one through the offside, just got the faint edge. Ridley Jacobs, one man who hasn't let his standards drop. It's 2 for 68. Carlisle. Andy Flower is the new batsman in tremendous form, Andrew Flower. Made big runs in India, got a double century in the Test series. Boosted his Test average from something like 42 to up over 50 in the one series. Amazing performance.
There it is. That's something Australian audiences will see a lot of. This guy is very close to the best reverse sweeper in the world, and he just doesn't tickle it around. He gives him a fearful pelt a lot of the time.
Don't worry about very nearly the best. He is the best. I saw him in India in one day's play. He played 5 reverse sweeps, hit them all in the middle, and hit them all for 4.
Well, he's gone the finesse cut. He dropped short, not quite so wide, and Alistair Campbell worked it beautifully. Goes to 47, and there's the 100 for Zimbabwe. Next ball, and now Alistair Campbell gets on strike. He's on 49.
That's 50. That's well played. He's helped set the foundations here for a reasonably decent score. Very important from Zimbabwe's point of view. It's 2 for 107. 5.
Come on.
And another single. 7 from that over as well. It's 2 for 140. Shot and then changes and plays it straight back down the pitch. Oh, and yes, I think he's caught him. I think he's caught him playing the reverse sweep. Very, very close. Now then, it's another one of these. Lara saying I caught it. And really, the umpire saying that, no, I don't think it carried. In fact, that must have been the square leg umpire. Well, that's interesting.
The other thing to think about is, was it scooped into the air or did it hit the pitch first? Andy Flower thought it was legitimate off the pitch.
Yes, well, that might well have been the case. So we have another look at that. He goes for it again. It's not going to stop him. He's smashed that one way down towards the boundary, and it's gone for 4. So he nearly gets out to a reverse sweep. And what does he do? He has another go at it, and it's for 4. 2 for 148.
That's why it was given not out. And which, I mean, he was answering a question that he was asked by the West Indies players. Very difficult to tell there whether it does look as though it might have hit the bat, then the ground, but it's very difficult to tell. A stumping, and he's gone. Umpire Parker puts the finger up. Good piece of work there by Ridley Jacobs. And he might have gone both ways there. Caught behind and stumped.
And I think umpire Parker pointed to the standing umpire, meaning, of course, it was the decision of Toffel to make. That would mean it's an inside edge or an edge through to the wicketkeeper. So the standing umpire is the man to make the decision, just as it was with the previous occasion. Another wicket down. It's 3 for 154.
Gavin Rennie is the new batsman for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe moving along pretty well at 3 for 154. An easy catch for Marlon Samuels. So he's got 2 breakthroughs and he's got rid of the 2 big scorers.
But I think Ian Healy said it earlier on. This is a danger period for Alistair Campbell. Gets good scores, gets into the 80s, 90s, and then gives it away. Very soft dismissal of that, but good bowling by Marlon Samuels. He was looking to work it onto the onside. Wasn't quite the right line. It's 4 for 161.
From Marlon Samuels, and perhaps that's what fooled Campbell or made him change his mind. They've been dragged back of late by the spinners. Oh, and there's another wicket. Nagamutu going right through Guy Whittle. So the spin bowling combination is doing the job for the West Indies.
Andre Nagamoto, just drifting in with the arm. No turn, just a ball drifting in. You could see the drift in the air. Well, he's happy with that. Almost yorked him. A bit full, and leg stump hit. 5 for 1, 6 for 7.
Dirk Viljoen, another one of the left-handers for Zimbabwe. Also bowls a bit of left-arm orthodox spin.
Bowler's end. Well, I reckon he's just about done him. Brian Lara came in, strained hamstring, broken finger and all. And I reckon he's taken the next wicket for the West Indies with a beautiful pick-up and throw. He got rid of it so quickly.
Yes, well, Viljoen, he's a good, half a metre short on that replay, and that is an excellent piece of fielding from Brian Lara, just behind point. Dirk Viljoen not even waiting for that red light. He knew straight away when the ball hit the stumps. That's where he seems to run into problems.
In the air again, and it is beautifully struck. Perfect placement. Streak weighted on that. It's very well played. 6 for 195.
4. Bowled him, absolutely clean bowled him. Michael Rennie, 29. Just 1-4 in his 29, trying to heave that one over the mid-wicket boundary. It was spot on top.
Sound thinking. There's no man out at mid-wicket. Nixon McLean got his length right and got his line right. Gavin Rennie missed the ball. He was looking to hit for his second boundary. He's gone. Zimbabwe are 7 for 214.
Just over the mid-wicket fieldsman's head. Will this one get to the boundary? Probably will. Oh, this is turning out to be a great over for them.
Pulled it back nicely, the West Indies bowlers. The spinners rushing in on the batsmen have kept it reasonably tight, and the quicks before this over have done well.
Oh, he's hit that. It's going to be out. Caught in the deep. Yes. Well, he's on the ball down there, going down towards square leg. The batsman is running to the bowler. Everyone was intent on seeing what was going to happen. Wavell Hines, the man down there, having to look into the sun, took it low, but took it well.
Out, 8 for 231.
Bowled him. Clean bowled him. Well, I suppose he's only got this over, so one can excuse him for having a go.
Edged it onto that off stump as well.
Oh, that's well played. Right off the middle of the bat for 4. Well, they don't get much better than that one.
Brilliant. 238 now. It's a competitive score. It's probably just in favour of the Windies, but competitive.
Well, that's the last ball, and now comes scurrying back for the second. Oh, he slipped, and the throw was a bad one. Yes, there was a chance of a run out there. However, that's the end of the innings, and I think in the circumstances, the Zimbabweans will be quite happy with that little flutter at the end.
A solid partnership between Campbell and Andy Flower, but then they lost their way a little bit before Heath Street came in and really put bat to ball. There were 26 scored off the last 13 balls, and that included 2 wickets, so it's in effect 26 off 11 balls, which is a good effort, with Street 34 off 28. Now let's have a quick look at the West Indian bowling. Well, there's some fairly expensive figures in there. Cuffy 1 for 52, and Adams allowed himself 3 overs, but
well, it's a nice shot. Beaten Murphy at point, that'll go all the way. It's very well timed. Just a little bit of width there from Heath Street. And Sherwin Campbell's onto it in a flash. Oh, it's bowled him. Bowled him round his legs. Well, that's the perfect start for Travis Friend on this tour. Wavell Hines going a long way across, looking to whip the ball on the leg side, exposes his leg stump and loses it.
Wavell Hines got a big shock when he heard the death rattle, and I think because he'd obviously gone a lot further than he thought he had. So a big wicket there for Zimbabwe. West Indies are 1 for 6.
Ryan Lara coming in at the fall of Wavell Hines' wicket. Excellent career.
And that's not surprising.
Gone. Nose dropped him. Dropped him at second slip. Well, that was the opportunity they worked so hard for, the Zimbabweans. They bowled a tight line. Stuart Carlisle's the man at second slip. Flew fairly quickly to him. One you'd expect held.
He got his hands in an awkward position, I think. Once again, at that height where you get in a bit of trouble, the hands can be pointing down and then you've suddenly got to go up. I think he got in a bit of a mess with his hands there. They might rue that one.
It's gone fairly fine, and it will go all the way. Probably leg byes, I'd say, yes. Peter Parker to Sydney leg byes.
In the air and wide of second slip again. They're having some luck, the West Indians. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I think, they probably realise that this run rate's been blowing out just a little bit.
Between wickets.
In the air again, and once again palmed over the bar. Campbell that time, he did pretty well, I reckon. He certainly got off the ground and got fingers to it. And they're due to catch one, though, aren't they? So once again, the ball flying away. That's the second one, but let's go back to the first one. This is the first Lara miss. That one went to Stuart Carlisle. And yes, he didn't know where it'd gone, but he was never going to catch it on the rebound anyhow. And then last ball, this one.
There is a fall away there from the wicket to where they are standing. Maybe that deceived them.
Oh, he's had a go at that right over the top. Well, I think he's probably decided, or it seems that he's decided, that he's going to slog his way out of trouble.
Might not be the worst ploy. Can't be full and wide. This is where Alistair Campbell put him down. There is a drop away there. Sometimes can lead to a deception, but it was just too quick for him. The ball was really flying, was going to take some catching, and he wasn't up to it.
Hands in the right place either. Oh, and there he goes again. This could be out. This could be out. Yes, he's got him straight down third man's throat. Well, that's the end of Brian Lara. It was only a question of time, wasn't it, really? He was just slashing away out there, trying to hit himself out of trouble, hitting himself back into form. He got a fair bit on that one. He went flying away down to the third man fence down there, and it was Falyun who took the catch.
Straight down his throat, and wasn't he happy in Kala? Got the length right. It wasn't a half volley. 2 for 52.
Out of the bowling of Mulaleki in Kala. He's an interesting bowler.
And well, they're not going to worry this time. And Sherman has gone. The little nod from Peter Parker at the Stanley Street end. Sherman can hardly believe that he's got an edge to something so wide.
I think he hung around so long because he was so disappointed at actually hitting it, but he hit that very hard, right through to underflower. Guy with looking at the umpire, not really seeing the umpire do too much movement. Sherwin Campbell knew he was out. That was too big a noise. It's 3 for 72.
In the air and 4. That's a good way for Jimmy Adams to start. He's only just come in. First ball he's received. He's belted it away through the covers. And he's in at the dismissal of Sherwin Campbell, caught behind. That's a very good sweep. He's got it between two men out at deep backward square and deep forward square. Beautifully timed stroke from Jimmy Adams. Well, that's going over. Smaller ground here. Melbourne, a chance to be caught. Some other grounds as well, but here, even a thickish top edge can go right over the breath.
Especially if it's coming towards the Bolter Street end, which is the shorter of the two straight boundaries. No real control over that shot at all from Jimmy Adams, but just enough to get clear of the rope.
None for 25 off 6. Now and Carla.
Edged and caught by Andy Flower. Good catch. So the change has worked immediately for Heath Street.
Quick helmet swap. No footwork here from Jimmy Adams, just looking to run it through the vacant area. Only managed to get it into Andy Flower's gloves, and Carla strikes again. He gets the big wickets. He's now got 2 for 16, and the West Indies are 4 for 119.
Ricardo Powell is the new player for the West Indies, coming in at 6. And he needs to do something. Tonight would be the night for the West Indies. Well, that's a beautiful shot over cover. Magnificent shot.
Well, we said it might be risky, but have a look how easy he makes this look. That's a good ball. Good length, outside off. The fielder's there for it. And try that. Marlon Samuels dragged into that one. Bowled, middle stump.
Well, that's exactly what they needed, and just the man they needed. Marlon Samuels, who looked very, very dangerous. And he looked so cool and had everything under control, but suddenly, extra bit of flight sucked him in. That's a good piece of bowling by Villiers. And Zimbabwe staying in this game by picking up wickets. It's 5 for 137. Who's been so successful throughout this summer for the West Indies. Needs to do it again.
It's in the air and down into the gap again. Well, he's certainly picking the gaps on the onside. It was a short delivery. He could quite easily have hit it to one of the fieldsmen down there, 3 of them on the boundary, but he picked the gap very well.
This is Ricardo Powell's natural game. What? Now, I'm going to need the replay for that.
I think he probably hit the stumps over. I think that's probably what happened. He didn't look to me as if he was out of his ground. I don't think it was a stumping. I think his bat, as it came back, shattered the stumps. You can see he goes back here. Oh, yes, look at the stumps. And they're all over the place. He really must have slipped a little bit off the back foot there, and they've really gone rocketing into the stumps. Let's see.
I've seen Ridley Jacobs take catches like this, but I've never actually seen him play a stroke with the same footwork. We've seen him catch everything with that sliding footwork, and here now, suddenly the 6th wicket has gone down. 155 on the board, and it's game on.
That's a very good shot. Wasn't that short, that ball from Travis Friend. Ricardo Powell likes that area through deep mid-wicket. Put that away nicely, Ian Healy. 6 or 7 times. The ball's wide of off stump. That's definitely the line. Oh, it's knocked him over. That's the right line. The Laurie Williams, it was full. Looked like there may have been a bit of reverse swing. Dipped in on Laurie Williams. Beat him up. Good bowling.
Full and fast. 2 for 33 now, Travis Friend. A little bit of justice. He bowled a good one. There was a little bit of reverse. Cannoned off the pads of Williams onto the off stump. Gets his second. The West Indies right on the edge, 7 for 183.
Nagamutu comes in at number 9. The West Indies. Street, the captain, shakes his head, and why wouldn't he? That's a good shot. That'll be 4. And that'll be 50 for Ricardo Powell. That's the danger. Bowling outside leg stump to Ricardo Powell. He's very strong through the odd side. It's very well played.
.63 deliveries for 51 runs. Second innings in Australia this summer.
15.
Oh, he's hit that well. That's a beautiful shot. That's gone all the way. Yes, over the boundary for 6. I think it cleared the rope by about a metre down there. It's a magnificent shot. You cannot bowl short to him.
Slightly the wrong line as well. Don't want to be bowling on that leg stump line. Short and the wrong line. That went a long way. So overs to be bowled. And only 12 runs to get, so no point or no need to go over the top.
Oh, yes. Well, it's gone straight up in the air. The keeper will catch this. That's the end of Nagamutu. Not very smart. Not very smart. He's gone for the big one. They should have done that to him a little while back. Bring them in, force him to do something silly. Well, this match may not be over yet. If they can keep Ricardo Powell away from the strike, it's only now Nixon McLean and Cuffy to come. There's the catch taken by Andy Flower and a wicket to the captain. And that's the end of Nagamutu out for 8, and it's now 8 down for 229. Nixon McLean is the new batsman. And the tail has very definitely arrived here, and well, oh, great delivery, huge appeal there for LBW, but given no doubt, they're then holding it up for the catch, I think, and well, the Zimbabweans thought they might have a chance there. The bowler right arm over the wicket was full, so to be close. He's just outside now. Then the other thing is, did it actually hit the bat at all? Because they then held it up. If they do, I'd back Ricardo to want to go for it. Oh, great shot, slightly over pitch. He's hit the most magnificent cover drive. That is the most wonderful cover drive under pressure. It was into the slot, and boy, Jimmy Adams is out of his seat. The West Indians are smiling again. 8 for 239.
No one saving anything outside the circle.
Oh, that's out. That's caught behind. That's caught behind. The umpire certainly given him. Well, now then, this will be interesting. Now some instructions for number 11. Now look, good luck, mate. Now, got to get a single here. Just don't do anything silly. Remember everything we've taught you.
Well, as you said, Tony, it's not over yet. Again, a ridiculous shot has brought about the downfall of a West Indian wicket. Now, why would you want to be playing that shot? 2 runs to get, 11 balls after this one. Ricardo Powell at the crease, batting well on 82. Even if this is a maiden over, Ricardo Powell will take the next over. Not a lot of...
It'll be a celebration if he hits this one through the covers, I tell you. Here we go. Oh, nicely played. He's going to get 2. He'll come back. No, he won't. He doesn't want the second. He doesn't want the second. Over to you, Ricardo. Over to you, Ricardo. Right, the scores are level. He's come so far in this innings. 82. Is he going to smash this one through the field again? He smashed it away. That's it. Very well played. Bouncing away down towards the boundary. Well, no half measures in that shot. He heaved it over the top of the infield, and the West Indies are celebrating. They needed a victory here today. They certainly did, and well, thanks to the batting of Ricardo Powell, we've seen a very good cricket match. It's, what should I say, a very close cricket match.
Ricardo Powell in particular, he was named man of the match for that 83 and richly deserved it. Just working something out here, that when Ridley Jacobs was out, that was 155 for 6. Lots of people saying, well, he can perform under that sort of pressure, why on earth wasn't he playing test match cricket earlier on in the series when the West Indies were getting blasted away?